Today I'm back detecting at an oval, you know, nice big old trees, nice and shady, perfect for a hot evening, hot afternoon, and dug, you know, a few bits of rubbish, cans, all that sort of stuff. I'm trying a new little spot I haven't detected around here before, but you know, 22 here, levered it up and just see a little edge there. So I'm going to say that's a penny sitting there, and I'll nearly say it's a Commonwealth going by those numbers. So I'll give that a clean up and see what's pretty cruddy, but there we have a 1919 1 penny with George V there. So first coin of the evening, not bad. As cruddy as it is a penny. So let's keep moving and see if there's any more in the ground. Just there is where I got the penny, and I'm sort of just doing up and coming back down, checking out this little area. Had a bit of a fun jittery signal. It's a fair way down. Don't know how much you can see there with the shadow, but you know, it's probably that far down on my pin pointer. Anyway, got better as I dug it, and we just flipped out that, which is, as you can see, a beautiful 1953 Ram's Head shilling. That is awesome. And there we've got Queen Elizabeth on the back, and she is celebrating 70 years on the throne last Sunday, which is a pretty good innings. The longest serving British monarch, I think. So, you know, good on her. That is a pretty nice coin. Gotta love that one. So, don't even have to clean it, just popped up like that. So, I was a bit thinking it wasn't going to be a coin being so deep, but there you go. Absolutely brilliant. 25 here, you know, not too far down, was screaming at us, and I thought, probably a bit of a can or something being so loud, but it's not a coin. I thought it was going to be for a moment there. It is, and I think that is part of a cufflink. Would have had a bit of chain and then the T-bar on it, so whether the rest of it's here, I don't think. I think that would have broken, and hence why it was lost. But trying to see if there's anything on that. Normally there'd be some sort of pattern or something, but it might be just a plain gold one. Anyway, I'll have a better look when we get home, but that's what that is, I'm pretty sure. Piece of a cufflink. So anyway, something different. So see if we can find anything in this little area. 22, 1 bar down, and we've got our first goldie, I think. There we go, $1. Pretty cool. And you know, I've been digging bits of rubbish, and I've got a 20 here, so we'll not see what that one is. See if we can do it live, but 20 is a bit low, but yeah, not sure about this one, but I'll give it a go. It's a bit of a funny sort of signal, so may just be a piece of can or something yet, or whatever that is, a piece of lead or something. It's a bit too tough for lead, must be a bit of I don't know, brass or something. Have to have a better look at that when we get home, but anyway. A 21 2 bars down here, so let's see what pops up from this pod. Hopefully we've got it here. Somewhere in here. Might have to get the pin pointer. Hopefully it's a little threepence, but maybe not. Well, I think we may have another little goldie key on here. There we've got $2. So that's not bad. Not far from where I got the $1. So another goldie. Working our way over to these big trees and been digging a few bits and pieces, but we've just dug our first buckle. It's got a roller on it, so it's not super old, but anyway, it's a buckle. So not bad. Well, we're back out at the Showgrounds, and what a beautiful day. It's a bit hot in the sun, but other than that, pretty beautiful summer's day. So we'll try not to get too cooked in the sun, but you know, got a bit of shade to chase around in. But you know, been digging pool tabs and that. I usually, you know, have a burst of digging 15s and that while I'm fresh and excited, and after a while, you know, after digging hundreds of them, you know, you just stop digging them. But you know, so I've been digging pool tabs and all sorts of rubbish, but I had an 1819 down here, and what is that? I think that is a coin that has been mutilated. Don't know if it's been shot. It's certainly got a big boof there, but what can we see there? That's a Britannia, but we're not going to get a date because the date is on the other half, wherever that is. So anyway, it's an old one, but I'd say that's been shot. Might even be a King Edward one. I think I can see Omni something there. So anyway, I'll see if we can find the other bit, but I don't think it'll be here somehow. So we've got half a Britannia. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. Down here, it's not the clearest of signals, but I have got my headphones on, but we are getting a few good numbers, so I'll try digging it and see if it gets any better. It may well be just a screw or something, but it's better to see than to leave it there and have left a bit of treasure behind. So I'll see if we can disturb something here. It'll either have disappeared completely, or hopefully it'll have got better. Well, it's still got a signal there, it's about a 20, so let's see if we can find it. But I think what we've got there is a big old, well, I was going to say cog, but I think that's actually a nut of something, little brass nut. Anyway, it wasn't a complete flop, so put that in the bag and keep going. Pretty hot out there, so I've moved, you know, into the trees here, into the shade, and I have done, well, I won't say I've done a good job, but I did tried to do all this when I first came here in amongst these trees, because there used to be a fence along there, and you know, this was the edge of the showground, and I'm sure everyone used to like the shade, but I did use my bigger coil, and you know, I'd sort of roughly done here, but I thought, why not, you know, pick an area and just go over it, see what I've missed. So, you know, dug a bit of tin, a few bits of can, and then, can you see that? Little threepence, little silver, jolly cool. So, never hurts to go back over your ground, especially a bit slower and a bit more thorough. Never hurts. So, if I can get my water bottle out, I'll give it a quick wash and we'll see what we've got. I can already see it's an older one. As to how old, we will soon discover, hopefully. I think I can see King Edward washing up there, so just try and get a bit of the dirt off it. And what have we got here? 1907. Pretty awesome. 1907, and there we've got King Edward. So that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love those old ones. In 19 and up into 20, and we've got ourselves a key. So I don't know what sort it is, but it's looks like a Lockwood or an Easy Cut or something. Anyway, the key. So still finding things under these trees, so definitely going to go over this area more carefully. The good thing is, you know, we've sort of got trees so we can, you know, do little areas sort of already marked out for us. So just going to do a little area here and see how much I've missed. So far I've found a threepence and a key. So now this one is a really scratchy sort of number, scratchy signal, and you know, really iffy one, so I didn't bother filming it. I was sure it was going to be a nail or disappear completely, but can we see something right there? What is that? Looks like a penny to me, and yes, it's a Britannia. So I can see on that 1900. So anyway, we'll give that a quick clean and see what she comes up like. That's pretty cool. And there we have Britannia 1900. Not a bad looking coin. And I couldn't remember whether 1900 was Queen Victoria or Edward, but I think that is the last year of Queen Victoria's reign. Maybe wrong, maybe it's 1901. Anyway, Queen Victoria, so that's not a bad coin. Very happy with that one. And it was a pretty bad signal, but you know, maybe it was up on its edge a bit or something, but anyway, we found it, so 1900. And it's a full one, not in half this time. So that is pretty good, and that makes the day much nicer. When you find something, getting a bit sick of pulling up pull tabs. So that's awesome. And let's see if we can find anything else here. Well, we're chasing a bit of an iffy sort of signal down here, but it's not too bad. You know, there's some good 20s there, so hope it's something good. Just chasing it, still in the hole. So it's a bit deeper, I think. Don't know if that is a good sign, but look at that. Look what just popped up. Isn't that a nice thing to see? Oh, she's pretty thin and pretty smooth. So, sorry, I got you zoomed in there. Very poor filming, sorry. But anyway, I don't know how much I'm going to get off that one, but I'll give her a clean and see what we can see. So we'll be back in a jiffy. Now, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see here. I'll take my sunglasses off so I can hopefully see something. Gotta find which way up it goes. That side is Queen Victoria, bunhead. I can just make her out there. She's pretty smooth. You can see the back of her head at least. And on this side, well, it's really hard to see much of anything, but down the bottom there, I can just make out 1867. So, you know, that's an old coin. 1867 Queen Victoria, Britannia. But yeah, she's had a bit of wear. So, anyway, jolly good. Trying to remember now, the other one I found was just over there somewhere. Don't know what's up with my phone today, but the screen keeps going black, so I'm in the middle of filming and then I look up and a bit of black screen. But anyway, hopefully we'll get some sort of film to put together. But you know, I found 2 pennies just in this little area, so we're going to give it a go over and see what else is here. Well, anyway, I've just buried my hole in there. That's where I got the penny, and got another signal here. Well, 21, 22, 23, all those sort of numbers. So we'll give this one a dig. We may have another penny next to its friend. We can always hope. See what we get. Don't know whether I've got it, but I think I have, because look at that. Look what we just flipped up. So that is penny there, penny there. Still got you zoomed in, have I? No. Penny there, and one over there. And I did find one up there a couple of videos ago. So, you know, we're into the pennies today, and I'd say it's another Britannia, but I think it's King Edward this time. So we'll give him a clean up and see what we've got. It's pretty hard filming with the sun hitting the screen, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll give it a clean up and we will be back in a iffy jiffy. And here we have a 1910 Britannia. I don't think I've got a 1910 one before. I've been finding quite a few 1910, you know, sixpences and threepences around here, so got a 1910 Britannia now. So that was the last year of King Edward's reign, I think. But anyway, there he is there. It's got a bit of a rusty sort of look there, but maybe it was sitting next to a nail or something. Anyway, I don't think I've got any of that date before. that would have been the last of the, well, the last of the Britannias before the Commonwealth ones came out. At least the last of the before Australia started making their own coins. So anyway, pretty cool, I'll have to say that. So I found 3 in this little area. Is there any more? Is there any more? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's keep swinging. Well, not much further on from where I got the 2 pennies. I had a 14 here, and I thought it was going to be a, you know, smaller pull tab, but we've got a button. And what can we see there? Swain and Mitchell, Melbourne. So I've not seen that one before. To get some better photos later. I don't know how clear that's coming up. But anyway, Swain and Mitchell, Melbourne. And it is a 4-hole. I don't know if there's anything else written on the back. But anyway, they're always an interesting thing, and I'll have to look that up. So anyway, jolly cool. On we go. Another iffy signal here, but this time we just got 2 nails. So you never can tell. Anyway, well, this might be our last signal for today. See how we go. Might find something on the way back to the car, but we've got a 1819, so we'll see what it is. Haven't seen one of those for a while, but they're a catch thing. They have a little thing on the other side that pops through there, and you turn it and it sits in those grooves and locks it. So I found a few of those around here, so I don't know what they're exactly off. I forget what I've seen them on before, but anyway, I know what they look like. They've got a little slot thing that swivels. So anyway, one of those. Oh well, I've got a bit of a mystery coin here. I did find it at the Showgrounds, and I'll show you a bit of a video where I dug it up. Can you see that? That looks almost like a half penny size. And it's pretty horrible looking. Yeah, thought it was just a half penny, and I didn't sort of bother cleaning up too much, and then, you know, just going through stuff, and I thought, oh, should, you know, clean that up a bit more and see if I can see anything on it. But anyway, it's about the size of a shilling, but it is copper, and it's very hard to see. Where are we? Just there. I need a pointer. If you can see that, I can see 19. Now, I'm pretty sure that's 19 and not 61, because the one looks the right way up that way. I need a little, I don't know, bit of grass or something to point it at. But just there, 19, and there's a bit of a, don't know if it's a shield or something there, and there is a dotted line or a circle that goes around, and on the other side there's no monarch, but I don't know if you can see all these fancy twirly like vines or something And there is another dotted line going around. And as for, I'm sure there's something written around there, but I can't make it out. And the vines go across the dotted line in spots. But yeah, she's pretty corroded, but I don't know what that is. Whether it's a halfpenny token, but it's a bit smaller than a halfpenny, but whether that's just because it's worn away. But if anyone knows what that is, maybe it's not even an Australian coin, but yeah, if I could see the other half of the date it might help, but I can only see 19, unless it is 61, but just get out of the way, dog. Your nose is in the photo. I just don't reckon that one looks right that way. So I could be wrong, but I reckon that is a 19, which makes it not as old as I thought it would be. So I guess that would rule out a token. But anyway, I'll see if I can get some clearer photos of it. But if anyone knows what that is, as wrecked as it is, it'd be nice to know what it was. But yeah, there's no monarch on it, so I'm at a bit of a loss to know what that is. But anyway, I'll try and get some good photos up, and I'd love to hear if you know what that is. It's a pity I can't see any writing on it. That would be a big help. Anyway, just something interesting and a bit of a mystery. Little flies and dogs' noses and goodness knows what else. Anyway, I'll try and get some photos of that one. But yeah, she's pretty corroded.